Hi, welcome to my trade journal. I started this challenge probably like a month ago, but I've been putting this off for recording. Sorry for the mic issue. It just sounds the best I can make it. Eventually I'll get a new mic and record these videos, but so for the challenge, I'm trying to do $1,000 to maybe like 15,000, so like 15x challenge and mainly trading SPY. I'll trade like other things as well, but it's mainly going to be within SPY and trading like technicals or even like worldly events since the market is very volatile due to recent news. Um, so what my strategy is, so we mark down the 8:30 time window and then 9 or 9. Wait, why is that 9:30? It's supposed to be 9. Let me move that. Oh, sorry, there's technical difficulties. Move that back to 9. I generally don't trade within these windows. Um, I just wanted to see like where the lows and highs are for the day. So if I note this down, this is like the low for the day, and then this is the high. If it breaks between those, I know that I can take the candle downwards or upwards depending on the direction. And mainly what I do is when I look at VWAP, I use that as positioning to figure out where the price market is going. And then if I zoom in a little more, I use EMA 9 and EMA 20. So if they cross each other on top of crossing VWAP, then that's typically where I take the position. So if we break down to this morning around 9:30, I noticed that this was the downside. So there's 114K volume, then 218K volume, and 278. It looked like it was climbing, and there were big candles, big sell pressure. So I took that my actually first position at 9:31, and we see over here 9:31 weekly SPY put. I usually take the day at the next day, so it's not 0 day. It's at least 1 day of expiration, so I have some wiggle room. So I took it at 9:31, and it was 350 for one contract. Ideally, I exit my positions for a $50 gain or maybe 100 or 200 if I'm feeling like it. But I try to set like tight windows so I don't miss out on a lot or try to capture as much as I can. So I took it 9:30. I noticed that the downside kept on going down. I usually set like in my head 7 minutes before I sell. So if this is 9:31, I would sell around 9:38, and that's typically where I would take the exit, which I should have done, or even like 9:38 right here. But I decided to keep going, see if I can keep going and get a little more, and that's where like the greed side, trying to limit my greed, but then they reversed. I kept it all the way till I kept watching for the day. I noticed that here was where I almost like shit my pants, noticing that the EMAs crossed on the upward side, and then I finally broke the VWAP. And then you see the for like the next 7 minutes, if like the next candle, this one cross, so the next 7 minutes, it's gonna keep on going, and that's what I noticed. Like every 7 minutes, it reverses. So that's typically the time window you want to be in. So cross, wait 7 minutes, sell, and then that's where it seems like maximum profit for the way I trade. Um, and then I noticed that it kept going, but then I noticed right here it peaked out. So if I scroll back a little more, we have this time box. It's like it's around the time that I had noticed the shift when I originally took my position. So I saw it was right here. I took another, I think I bought another SPY put around this time as well. Let me look at the, so it was 1021. So 1021, it's right here. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought I did. Um, I guess I thought it was maybe the other pressure was not going. So ideally you would actually buy it right here. So 1049, and then where the cross, and then it spikes down. And then I eventually sold everything for I think $130 profit. So let me look at the time that I sold it. So I saw those buys. Um, 1 second. Oh, this. SPY put 2 at 41. But I sold both at 41. Oh, I thought I had sold it for a little more, but it's okay. I could have got more. I remember this, but I had other things that I was worried about doing, so I decided to sell a little early. Let me copy this real quick, and let me pull up this final trade. So 11.17. I think I had set a limit. So 11.17 should be right before that can. Yeah, I got very unfortunate. So 11.17, I noticed that it was right here. I was like, oh no, I should have sold right there. So I just put another sell limit, like around this range, and then it finally hit. So it was out at 410. I think it went to 480 if I'm not mistaken, because if you notice the next few candles it kept going. So it's okay. I mean, I came out with $130. So I think it was a pretty good day of trading. But um, yeah, it's very volatile, so I try to take the small wins as much as possible. Like I said, aiming for $50 to $200 a day, and try to do this like every day. So at least 1 or 2 trades a day. And yep, that's pretty much it. That's my strategy for today of March 16, 2026.